OBS Hafon Kasim, Deputy Youth Organizer, Esutifi South MPP. A happy birthday from Nana One in Kaswa. Those one says, please wish my dad Kofi Atewich Martin can come in Dublin, Ireland, a happy birthday for me. So Mr. Kofi Atewich Martin can come in Dublin this morning. Nana Kwesia Sofoye, wishing you a happy birthday as you turn 49 today. First one says, happy birthday to my good friend Nana and of Ebenezer Methodist Church Community 20. Much love to you, dear. From Emmanuel Atiemo. Wishing you, Nana and a happy birthday. Charles Techibuedu of the Daily Guide newspaper. Is it on my face like Weziapia? Thank you. You to your shirt like Weziapia. Charles Techibuedu. And to you, very Reverend Bennett Ato Wilson, Superintendent Minister of Kaneshi Circuit, Methodist Church Ghana. Wishing you a happy birthday from Genevieve, Kwame Jadin, and the Duncans. And the final one before I cross over to Sampine. Kindly wish my mother-in-law, Madame Adlide A.C. Kodia, a.k.a. Menaba of Fanko Barrier, a happy birthday for me. From her grannies, Kwame and Akwesi, daughter Letitia Ade of Kids Vision Academy, and son-in-law Kennedy Boachiansa. So once again, wishing you happy 70th birthday, Mr. John Kwesi Klokpa of Metal X Group, from your children Abigail, Jennifer, Michael. Uncle John wishing you happy 70th birthday. So to you, Frederick Mayor of Ghana Mission, New York, welcome home from Nana Izojiri.
Well, you show what say, or by a bank on amount. Maybe when you dazzle. Now, what Yaba. Now, now, you say on your bank on your name, or by a contumely inquiry. And then I saw the Emono, Lemon, no quan sign on as a pan or the bayan fan of faculty. So to me, young kind of you. And in the upper 2 office, more than Abba. You are 2 office, or better than my Yuma. And all 5 you can't say, you are going to me, young kind. Anything at 2 office, or Danjuman is want to me, Yajuma.
Roma etutuase mo ha the police station me be na eyade megbusa DC ne MPC eyade police station na ba Roma no ye be chi nipa bi amamrantie bi abomu dom percent police for be me sa na wa no ma chi nipa to police station the police for no ko ana amrantie no ko akoyi police ni no anam ko yi almost suspected them no na agi police for them ana em say enra akra enra BBC wo race course eye krofo akọ a mo de mo pe fans as ho sisi dan police for stop home no master to ebo police no yen ye bɔ mo ho ban police no yen ye bɔ property ho ban na sɛ yen ti bi am ye ho ban a na efa so ba na wo ye so obi a be wa dwene sɛ police station ya chi di pa ho o de o pɛ call police station wa ko yi di pa no a me fa wo sɛ me di Kumasi police na ba be gu kroma ya ye 1 to 1 boot to boot who say mo na mo so ba ye mo a so ma ye ne ma ye mfa nye adwuma ye ma na ye be yusu na no make us and make am ka ase franco make am obia o te ga na say emre na grofo take police station no e say twem police force a mo be ye adwuma wa ha no e say mo ye adwuma no ma animonyam ba police adwuma mu e say kroketu yi mo be jeje bribe mo ba ha now the police be jeje bribe heart o police ni ba ha o che o be jeje grofo guys o mo ni be bro so enti se police ni so ye obi abone a o ma ya so nti na obi afa emra no enhyenisem
bia famra no enhyenisem no pay ye dey asede ma APC no frikina farmer for MTN everywhere you go and na Gasem the nation's builder omada romana yatena se a ye bedwendwen Ghana ehui na pay me offer Bernard Alote Jacobs social commentator oh I say run man run that be afin waba live run man run
Santana over studio
afin waba live
yes I love that
yeah
you are from one voice
so
na ya
angle
mo big problem be
adey
na yes I mean nyame pi o wa mankan or there you come by where Ghana is moving to yeah Ghana is getting to the brink
of
I don't know we want the Ghana you go because bibiala abembia baba obeyebia yekutia and we are not making any headway and we have millions of youth what when you man bibia from Mahama get the man hey into also ba yesu your baby and I for night me yeta
ya politicians subayano no subayano no
and here politicians ba
amona mo de anim and yeso e chobo ni di mochi
our governance structure na ngasa po orugu Ghana be an imported nation nyamankutin na ye kra ye zeba nyasu ye bi there we can't even do some business with West African fellows wo Cote d'Ivoire people na ni kan wona ade na yeta ha iyiba ye bucketia iyiba ye bucketia until when shall we grow as a nation Yanyi Malaysia and Singapore nyanya independence within that same period I've been to Malaysia, I've been to Singapore na ebise there Malaysia and one thing that unites them there unya wa Malaysia Indonesia the benyina na Singaporeans apart from Chinese for na some small Indian community wa Malaysia na look at how they've advanced the cause of their country. Until ye bibi ne infra leadership in this country from the religious sector, from political section, from chieftaincy institution. Ne yente one get Ghana the way forward. Ne tambia what the bibi for fruba instead they will buy into it and won't do it. What is happening to this country?
Yeah,
Ghana.
Yeah, nana
Sambai.
Asma Luteka, menene ya adwene. Ba wonim. Mami mo typical example.
Batrinya bempenase.
Enya men say no. Asama ya Ghana for pa kese adwuma. Aban e de asina ni so say on the private sector ebebom no maboa ma ya se adwuma ase. Hwe ba bia wuti emrantie bi omodimbo Doctor despite nínú oforinom amodimbo hwe uba efie we say mu efi mo peace meet okay hello nin mo affiliates now hwe won a ewo ha eye adwuma now ko ba bia mo ye mo chocolate this way nnasefo private sector nti sa ban ya na dwene sɛ obeso private sector mu ɛde na ka bom kaso bom na yɛ mfidi dwuma ama Ghana fo anya bia dia yan ka no korɛ alotani emre boss start no akokoduru akyi no hu sɛ so jai yes start is a project criticism by mutimi nye
project ben
one do one f mutimi nye ebepem ne enkrofo bi bompa ye bitimi kɔ abosom so ekɔ aso dem kɔ bompa ye sɛ enka shouldn't come to fruition because obi ya ebema no political advantage na se yetra wiase ne adwene we ma ye ho a enya kwa be kwa no
and wo abedi other side
ja we be the other side that is the problem me na ya wuni me how many times na me can say projects are wo mo ye no asantima mu na ye mame if you say me nam ekwan pa no so a se me ka nam dinamo se obi ka nam dinamo se obi okwa na adwuma no eboa no it saves time, it saves cost any bibia many pano eye aban bia said say so oye but say what the shower dwunu mu say wo moa na wo de bia be criticize unnecessarily say the enhiempo say so criticize the any ho no adwene e de abehim e na okwa kunfi kohwe ba bia factory na du kohwe abrobe no buy up demo e na no mami a owo ba bia na mami mi sister gift clean am way export promotion a honum omukoye about 2000 plus seedlings of rare abrobe edima farmers na work apem na asefo no because omu dua ne ba eno ne be feed these factories na go into
samba me so asem toji di pass ya to about 2020 na eva the power assessor
ensisa
what does that make up me say ya to about 2020 na power assessor na ndc aba ban mu na ndc so ye project bi said ye mo ye 1D 1F 1V 1D obeka dey okay
oye a circle interchange no me better fie ha me ka say a good project
nemo
enam say ye yusu ho se wo fi kanachi ba emra wo bedi ni ho ansa na wako ministries ana ba bia woko ana wako VIP akofa bus no na ye how
mate
emom say ye adepa na sanka ye 2 cities na 10 cities dia cities na say bisa wansem eno dey legitimate eno kwa ma yo my papa
na ya
anglalete
enyima say nza mama kada masem yeah let's start from somewhere. I was part of those who criticized President Kufuor or the model schools to be by the rural areas be Otumo offer and an example in Central region Onyin Chufuprasu Secondary School, an excellent school able to equate to facilities or at the side and fancy Nazi, but we criticize it. You see, we've gotten to a stage already and you see on social media you blocks in where you have to enchant if MPP Super was the new model Biaba all your schools are Ninya is to remove this double track. It's so beautiful, but Mama in there you abandon a lot of projects until me yet is now me bisa Ghana for there. Is there the need for us to have a government that can be in power for 16 years? And many policies and programs be way to my implement. No way move Ghana forward.
Utanye na kunya de onya 16 years.
That's right. Constitution
Constitution
maximum of 4 year term.
The man the master me chobi obi ka chem na o. Ono all in there 16 years in there will be need for rather a military government in Ghana. Moba. Please.
Because of the board.
Nah. A military rules matter to 16 years as Ghana for force. No, me say military rules obey a lot of them were corrupt. They also embrace the politician corruption in which is weak.
Mate, mama
you blocks here you.
Somebody uncle the mama
you blocks here
Chief, Maje.
No. I
bet to say.
I don't want to monitor. monitor na obobo no yin mam ko true bibi wo Facebook ama manya amande and so me sure all the nam hunde no Ghana is beyond coach me o analysis na here na me so na ya wakada because football in Gawanye eyi and now we was up on it but and then someone me imagine then go be there mama obi tire chamalute no yin misabaku we din kan wa to enum to na kan my notes kakra because you see a well because topic no that one experience our topic no done obi there wo bakasa na musume de aka ho but mama fa kakra bi nka asama chema ka you see na it's about time nyina ya baja tum de politics na ya na no na man kan ko no man ye onu na ya kwiti na ma de gu krata do na yeton ye de maganafo na se ganafo water etum ya ba bem na ye bedi juma na se sire bubwa babubwa viti 1992 ebesinde another 1996 it's about 2000 at the BC baby my way and sometimes the driver ne hu na ma bia no shefu mu ne hu de o ye service yesika aso man no na edidi dem djuma no so na edjuma no ade potin a o teachiri nyi de ye na wa be ye mfaso o za ma ho na wo dam bro no na onam abani sisaintin obaba na o them project on sheda onko on farmer henti ye jana ye fanto in fact time I may me campaign me call Ambrose no upper danger diaso area and na them school building ya kan wasemi and I'm go hu bia osuwa in fact me home who said in there Kokrokoo ni mu ne hu a wo na ehu de oyada wo hia de the mazen obey emfaso da ma ho for certain reasons insusu yeja ono ye da to e ka de ko ichira e boko CPC Kokrokoo processing na kwa he silos na da enkroma na bredu osi na ofi abantu abanan e bo hu de wo beja da mazen intino I think the baby I do and is about time I say you raise the issues now. You be him political lens in here that too. Na champagne kuhundo ebia ono abementi na adenusu me fi abemi nchai no ye me project na ye kan wasem ne de no chodo no na ban oye abambon ko mripi no se champagne tum so tie bibia rekodo a onya de oboboa omanu na ne party ni nyina na so kan wasema abane tident kra uti enti me fi de dem call ni ye call bia nana enwo so media fo nyi de o ka se kochi di wanu botumbi na won ka fo no so aka ho na politicians na se bi ihe nyina ya ka bom na ya to nwom kro because answer na ebotumi edu bibi ti de ma American ye be ma political party emir dodo na wetu wada tena ho wa ye adwuma na menyo ya adwen wo question bi say de enkenya mo yi so a na wo kwa ho chirim that means or there ye dandama hu wida obama ankranku ne nya gidi de political party A ana B ana C hu nyina no ye ma ho mer dodo a obotu wa ye adwuma ose ofata nti won wan shase na echirima a wo ba no so wetu wa ba abosodo
Mate me da se chief bani Babu.
Yeah, my brother.
Maja Baba.
I'm for see you.
Oko. Na, I know to hear one gaga.
Oh yeah, me here.
Not Tuesday.
Well, not the way I'm sure some most Ghanaians here expect in terms of quality of play, need the trust of that. But it's too early to make a judgment call. I'm still hopeful, say, to me. Well, any problem?
Kitu heavy. Mami, we try to see how is okay.
Okay now.
Yeah.
Assets.
Yeah. I didn't hear that.
Okay.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, no, that's subject.
But another discussion.
I'm still hopeful. Say, you're about to be, yeah, subdue the Cameroonians. Until your next match again.
Cameroon Saturday.
So, what games I want to from 1 or 2? Really, there's no underdog there, or those perceived underdogs.
We need to
I say one improve it. Come now, we say Kokrokoo just say red card or so. Just when we have to be the Cameroonians, but maybe hopeful. I think say you go to the next round. From then you gather momentum. So no big deal crowd.
I see. Madam Asiano pay say monya ye ho adaje na mabase ye nyina ye nwendwen Ghana e hompanifo a wo studio Asiano pay. Bernard Alote Jacobs ewa ha say Sampine so ewa ha Chief Bini ewa ha Chief Bini Deputy National Organizer NDC Sampine church for Pennyman PP was Santimantem Alote Jacobs social commentator NFA Abdul Malik Kwekubaku Jr. Samufo Penny Emma New Crusading Guide the Bokrata and Pennyfui and Atranse and I no pay their cinema MTN everywhere you go APC and no freaking a farmer and a gasem Omada Roma and ya tena se ene kai emfia duanan asrafo mpanifo du ne samo amuni ya de baba bae eno so enim ho asem afei Supreme Court atemu ana no de bae se mampani ana ban sesan ban foforo no kwan so we chief executive officers or more edie anaso oni ehon kwan so yi o madie no so enso adwento ato no guso a ekoso afei auditor general eguso a ekasa waka bibi ede afa electoral commission na enema pia enso so akoha auditor general na report so dey about 2018 and one sem so e wa afei limited voters registration exercise and so e wa table no so a ye baba be ka ehon asem ena no pay angalode
yeah
40 years down the line.
Jedam topic o dey mo Kokrokoo
but better start man topic when maybe atwa ma oni Kokrokoo
yi mehu dey wa shada dey Kokrokoo promise the obaga kanju for community na Kokrokoo wa da wa ya was the anniversary 40 years anniversary can be charity
Alote what's our starter
Alote started
Kokrokoo you have an in-depth knowledge about all these things
okay
sometimes let's rely on okay mama kebie na nika se na obe fi Kokrokoo I mean Mujumugede is a sad day in our history there as a country we boy kwana ma June 4th boy kwande ma military coup bia si Ghana bio ewa and so you suffer on the military rule we've suffered there's no doubt about it there's a nation brutalities are OCC na de the reason behind the coup d'etat in only left from its right. I mean from NLC days. The PNDC. The minimum for power okay kosa. A bravo one. Na the masemi e bodo pe na ya kai won ye. Yes, there are good aspects. Yes, a revolution because Mutuma get there from PNDC days the baby Mowuzbo to Lemani. There were some consistencies, Kaka. There were some changes in our political spectrum. For one reason or the other, we had people who rose up against culture of silence or gave birth to our fourth Republican democracy. But in every Omimbia or what as you do beyond echo one history a bunde imbowi American Revolution they mean imbowi from the Boston Tea Party to the North and the South War or the 52 union states in the Zimbabwe as a union. Wakumpa, even Bonupo still. You have the current president of America, usher them right wings in Kutupa. So in every nation, beyond building your own history and your own culture as well as your own revolution and democracy, there are bound to be such things. But yama, awufuni yina wana ebusuafuna on the shina zinya win. I mean the mama yako. They chose that profession to be soldiers, to be warriors. No go to baby in. The ambition was diverted into some kind of wanting to be leaders of a nation when they were supposed to be protect our sovereignty. And that's the job they chose to do, the profession. And along the line, they had to pay for it. And that means the master making in there. Now, what's it there? Will it bring closure? No. So far as it is part of the history of this country, there will be no closure. I can hospitals and the police station have open and want to. But in your history, it will always be there because it has to be a lesson. There and in our current democracy dispensation and to protect it. And I believe there is it our right to protect our constitution and our democracy? If it is, then could be an easy view. But then so we will remember the past for it to guide us to our present and our future. Masam kakra makan.
Masam kakra meka eno no Uncle Alote ena oten kan 0244844488 0244844488 eno ene line a obetumi ede wadwenkyere afaso ene anope bride ya cinema APC from Kinafama MTN everywhere you go na gasem eno eye the nation's builder. Bye.
Nana ma yenche wati for background de am yanche mpuna we eno ye ambush
me chia ona mo ana mo de kofa ho
o question no Alote kofa ade asem no kofa bai no yenche ti for no as very important very important umje kan ama chief why quiet to ntumu aye propaganda but
no yenche
pa this our reform o say you be can be nana me yenche ti for no as empire of the Maya nyamede na so akyeye na wa wunia edinkran so meminde yakwa kwamse krom ane papa ye na me aso me nua ba akuadu no so nim so amema kro no so meminde ya na ye no ya de hihia so ntia na abuchama beta ye china bibia so akoso asemeda ho no emfie aduanan mu ni asrafo mpanufo a yachi won bo wontuo se boni bia na nyema bi o maye no man mu enye ho asem ne eken
eno apepe
Samuel Nam was secondary school. I was in Augustins. Na me kai say the helicopter papa besi school park so.
O me na o park and na o beach.
No more park.
The park no school near staging point ba.
No, park is be beach.
Somebody just a minute. Omo nam Kumase kwanse ya sound driver for no monya hwie kakra se otra enyinem kakra ode kwa asama ho no petrol tanker bia muni na senia petrol no si enyunugu kwamo na ehu pa anti ya be stress pen for monhwe na monya hu bibi fama driver for so a monam kwa no so na moye ahweyi e de amai saban
yeah nana helicopter besi ho na boni baby film si ye na kuasi na ye chinkrofo na mu ya yakayaka de ye mu bi de ye wo personal experience a eto ye papa nom ne ye busuafo bi nti ya na me kai pa na ahomache ye sori ya ne abompanifo ni tuo no ensem bia wo mu ka kire ye no ebi ni se ebinum kra kwaje ebusia e wo bank na wo mu tusu se wo mu tumi a no wo ɛyɛ mpanidi sɛ ndia no ɔmo di a ɔmo yɛ mpanifo bi nti no wɔn de sɛ tumi no ɛna de konya sɛ sika no
okay
nana ya so hwɛ sika no a yɛ bɔ nipa bi tuo wɔ ho no ɛde tutu ho na yɛ asɛm wɔn a yɛku wɔn binom so ɔmo susu sɛ wɔn nso ɛnana meka yi bi ɛde yɛ to bi bobi mpra dɔɔso ɛno nso ka ho uka wiya san samu ya ya pa ba ye asresem ene jebetimi atra ho ye kuwon kwa na enna me no kasa me giri se kuwon mu kwa nana ya ade ente ma me kasa ne se kwa adu a ye de bo wo mu ene nsem ba sansam no mu no e free samran bepim ne de ye west esi de a chain de kum wo mu no esi o my Ghana mu se pa se yati ho na enkrofo timi ekoye contract e wa manone se ebedua mo na goni ba bia yeso etuntum kakra wonu mu na beba no timi hu Ghana ska bia $30 million Ghana ha enti sa wo hwɛ sansam no na de bobinum tua na kyɛ sɛ ya ko agukwa enya ekunu ko omku wo no nko wo mutusu sɛ man no kra no mu ni yie efi samre no ebepim ne won wan na ɛsɛ nkom betimi aboa atu impunity indiscipline ase ɛwɔ Ghana ha no antimi ankoso enanu we hu video a nsuo to na nkrofo e de articulator akogina ho ni ehwe ball agu gatam ye hu sa enti sanye man kitinkiti we say nyina wo ka boom na ko ka auditor general's report over the years now hwe sika enwunu fa nkrofo nsase na oman no aye hwe ha na binum dati ho enam na omkranya no enne e de beka asem a na yeku wo mu kwa na me na me gidi se enka president kufo e baaye kwakudo nim sasem no mu pa sa reconciliation na de baaye no e kokko hu ko hwe sansem ni nyina na me gidi se enka honum no e be mansam no mu closure mo kan no abaho ba ebinum e de kai yaw ebinum e de tie nkrofo bi comment nana yo se me na wochi me papa bo ni tuo sa ku no na enne me ko hwede nkrofo bia ye e bi kra under wa ku wo mu no wo mamu mu na nkrofo tu ho di nkwan di nchine esa high life na obe make comment bi na e kai me yawa nipa no obe ka asem ni biem na yankai abakosem so a ye hunu ba bia ye de man no ebeko enti ya sema ya na as a nation ya fairly but that's call say ye twin crofobia so na ye ankasa ya na mutuo over the years no entimi ansisa asem we say and free ho ye mfanya asem moving forward ye behwe say enkosi sa biem na ye nyina nso eti oman no mu no yenko ese asem biara ebeba no na e dia hye politician na ko ese ono na enye ni papa ena no kwesi ada assemblies redemption assembly sofu baako na opuchi o ka asem bi de o si mo amuti asofim ha o so as misika wa ban ho o tina bontia na wakotwa ban a o so woti ho no wodi wonsa edu ahye obotom enkrofo si edan eye development wo ba bia wote enkrofo ne sori a wo mko abontin du hwan no masoma ni pa bia mensa no makototo nuane aba no madi na wo a wote ho no ma ye 50 meters away from baby om ye project no enti wo bo bayira pesie bi e na de nchiri pete ho twi makwa anka om nto eliana yen as omaima yeso ye wo ebi eka eye pa na we say no so eto etwa nana yaw me didi say ɔman no yɛnyina yɛnka mmom nneɛma bibia nso ɛnkɔ so yie na de si na ano no ɛyɛ asɛm yɛ a na mmom deɛ mehu sɛ yɛntumi ansɔ ano na sɛ yɛamɛrɛ fi nso ne amfa nkyɛ akomapam na wɔn ɛkasa nsɛm bi nso wɔn anyae nsɛm bi a ɛyɛ wɔn keka de bring nkurɔfoɔ kuro no a da bia sɛ dɛm kaeɛ no yɛbɛfifi funu ani ne akɔhu nsamoa
Sama medase Sampine. Go.
Yeah, my brother.
In fact, consensus around the table is that they are waiting for you.
What was it?
Yes, one more.
Today is a day. So the contribution here the two airline now to documents in November night.
Baku Airlines.
When we send that, Nyama made the back to you.
I'm getting your contribution here. Go for Germany.
Getting your go to my rattle.
First of all, Menye the only, and I think I have to be very careful what I say, authority on issues dealing with June 4th. There are many others out there who also know a lot of things. And then the short topic now is about the 40th anniversary. We say memorial, yes, sir. I just say some memorial service be cost on yes, sir. Me person me give one clarity, and I'm being honest with you because my busy doing some few other things. Is this the state that is organizing this?
No.
Or is the military or what?
The families of...
the families?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. They are entitled to do that. It's their right. Loss of life in any circumstances, especially so in the circumstances of June 4th. Here we are talking of execution by firing squad. Regrettable. Families, you know, any ibimuanaya who close friends. The pain will be there. If you be crampo can suffer pain, and the pain can be very lasting. Nibia na what the same capability or capacity when we endure pain. And this is a very sensitive, delicate, and sentimental matter. And then the families is a memorial service to remember fathers, uncles, brothers, and what. In Sinaya, very difficult for me to, say everything the way I want to say it, because my person may respect the sentiments of the bereaved families. But I will also be a bit dishonest if I come and sit here and pour out sentimentalism, especially when I'm clear in my mind, say sentiment and yet substitute for science when it comes to politics and history. I'm going to walk a tightrope, deliberate, and make sure so I can say what I want to say without unduly hurting the feelings of families and friends of those who are being mourned today or being remembered today. Sampai referred to President Kufuor's project, the National Reconciliation Commission. Yes, President Kufuor, a very wise leader at that time in Ghana's history. Of course, and the MPP4 manifesto pledge, I think almost all the parties with the exception of the NDC. I may be wrong, but if there's any NDC person listener, Onim say also pledges they can correct me. But Minim say almost all the political parties in opposition had made that a pledge even more so the MPP. In the MPP for the bar office in 2001, President Kufuor decided to operationalize that manifesto pledge, and in the NRC project by. But before then, my name is Amanfo Wifra. President Kufuor's administration took some initiative. One woman, the remains of the generals that had been buried in unmarked graves, the state located. Fortunately, those were not hidden; they were known, but they were unmarked. Will retrieve remains in Sobakaya. The Daily Graphic, December 28th, 2001. We have front page now. Fitting rest at last for 8 top military officers after 22 years in unmarked graves. President Kufuor, as part and parcel of a healing process, will retrieve these remains the respective families, and the families proceeded to bury them. Indeed, the state sponsored and backed that process. It's really the NRC Act no so bad into force. I'm saying 2002. Now you may go through that process, meaning you be more criticizing Nyama, but still it went on, and at the end of the day, NRC force submitted a report to the president, and for that matter, the Kufuor administration. Government issued white paper on that report. Make a copy of the white paper here, signed by Attorney General and Minister of Justice at that point in time, on an Attorney General. And government accepted quite a lot of the recommendations. Let me read the kakra and some my proceeding in the further. Paragraph 5 is recommendations of the commission. 5.1 was the government accepts the general recommendations made by the commission on the Ghana Armed Forces, the police service, and the prison service. Accordingly, it directs the councils of these institutions to study recommendations carefully with a view to their implementation. Government is convinced that the best way to prevent the misuse of these forces, as documented by the Commission, is to ensure transparency, fairness, and the highest level of professionalism in the recruitment, training, and deployment of these forces. Further, the training should make the men and women who comprise these forces sensitive to the values of human rights and the challenges in their relations with civilians. Reparations need be here. Government paragraph 6.1. Also, government has recommended the commission has recommended the setting up of a reparation and rehabilitation fund. Government accepts this recommendation wholeheartedly. Urgent steps are being taken by government to establish the fund, to resource it, and to provide the modalities for its effective deployment as an important healing tool for Ghana. Again, recommendations may pick up the one of relevance to the topic I discuss. Okay. Oko National Reconciliation Commission recommendations are page 172. Monuments and commemorative events. Or see, a national monument in Accra in honor of the killed, disappeared, in brackets, all those who lost their lives as a result of human rights violation, and to the unknown victim of human rights abuse during the Commission's mandate period. On the monument should be engraved the names of the victims who fall in this category, such as the generals, the 3 High Court judges, and retired army officer. Those executed after sham trials, fraught with severe torture, and serious procedural irregularities, and unknown victims. A lot of them, but where is of the relevance? Of course, there was also the point of institutional reforms of the security services. Sir Ubisa, what did we do with these recommendations? What have we done since 2004? Our recommendations were made and accepted by government in context of the white paper. I'm not sure. So we've done much. In fact, me who monument be capture the names of the generals, the 3 high court judges, except my judicial from Nankasa you see the Supreme Court, any the retired army officer, and all those who were executed after, as the commission put it, sham trials. And so just say there's some work to be done in respect of that healing process now. National Reconciliation Commission recommend here. Say yes, me all sorts of analysis and things in check. I will terminate my submission at this point, in order, as I said, not to reopen old wounds and to hurt feelings of bereaved or grieving families. But I think it would be also unfair on my part relative to history, factual recollection of history, if me betraha and play the ostrich, which is not in my character, and especially when it comes to these things. Yeah, my brother. By June 4th, 1979, me nakabe 1 month 3 days, I made it 25 years. Naka bear 1 month 3 days to July 7th, which is my birthday. I would have been 25 years on the dot then. Before that, my brother, from 1974 BC 79, I was one of those key activists in the streets of Accra and elsewhere, protesting military rule and asking the soldiers to go back to barracks where they belong. I wasn't alone. Some are dead, but many are alive. And I'm sure they are listening. And we were not just in the streets saying, there were reasons why we were in the streets of Ghana. Of course. And protesting and agitating for the disengagement of the military from national politics. Apart from the economic mess, the corruption, the human rights violation, the army, for that matter, the armed forces, had no business, earthly business, to be in national civil politics. They had no business, and they knew it. The Armed Forces Act 62. Shira will say, so they need, so person wear politics, then you uniform. Become a civilian, which you originally are, and come and compete for civil power. Responsibility, what am I want to say? You are in possession of the instruments of violence. You'll be called upon by civil authority for your engagement in helping either for national security or combating external aggression. That is your vow. That's your business. And we'll pay you for that and give you the instruments of violence. And they say, "Kita, you train you for that." But somewhere along the line, these soldiers, they thought that, they can be messiahs, liberators, revolutionaries. They can cure the mischief that they see civilians representing, real or perceived, or both. So they selected themselves to become redeemers and liberators. By the time of June 4th, what we had was not a mere military junta. We had an armed forces government, the highest level of military intervention in civil politics. to be a member of the Supreme Military Council, whether one or two, by virtue of the service appointment.
Okay.
That's where we had reached by 1979, June 4th. And they had messed up the society. They had messed up the body politic. They had messed up the economy. They had corrupted the institution of the armed forces and everything you can look at. That's the fact. Nobody's going to be able to negotiate that one away of our memory. Thank God, I have a very retentive memory. More than that of the elephant. Perhaps that of the whale. Eh? Before I proceed further, SMC2, when he took over, Achampo, Akufu Palace, what kind of idea was Achampo? They stripped him of his military rank, made him a master, exiled him to his village. But they passed a decree to tell Ghanaians why they were doing what they were doing. Patrol, you see, this is what I see. It's a difficult exercise. It's robuka or easy. Net radio, net TV, net casa. And I'm going through a certain challenge internally as I speak. The SMC2 of General Kufu charges will lay against Achampo, captured in the Armed Forces Miscellaneous Provisions Decree 1979. 1. Personally interfering in the economic and financial management of the economy of the country. 2. Interfering with the normal operations of the Bank of Ghana, thus causing the overprinting and overissue of CD notes. 3. Indiscriminatory, personal and arbitrary issue of import licenses to favorites and close associates and awarding contracts to incompetent contractors.
Wow.
4. Taking dubious foreign loans to the detriment of the state. 5. Personally granting undeserved concessions to favorite business houses in contravention of the existing government policies and regulations. 6. In furtherance of his inordinate ambition for political power, he manipulated and vested all executive powers in his own hands for his own advantage. 7. He disregarded with impunity the principle of collective responsibility of colleagues in the SMC and NRC. 8. He reversed decisions in the name of the NRC and SMC without prior consultation with any of his colleagues. 8. He employed at the state's expense the services of numerous unofficial personal advisors and aides of dubious competence, character and intentions, who only saw to their good in government to the detriment of the nation. 9. He brought the armed forces to the brink of disintegration. His own colleagues. 11. He showered generous favors on certain officers and men need to be closely associated with him to the disadvantage and annoyance of other officers of merit and the rank and file, thus contributing to the breakdown of discipline in the armed forces. The last point, he displayed immorality not befitting an officer and a gentleman and much less a head of state. Sometimes, who can be about was in bar? Yes, sir. And yeah, fries for that kind. A SMC2. None colleagues who put that in the public domain. Achampon had a chance. He's there to reply them. On June 4th, CN, I was Shannon. Significantly, and I know why that happened, but I won't say it now. He was given the opportunity to address the media.
After much,
Yeah, one channel. He was given the opportunity. I think it was June 5th or June 6th. No, June 13th, 1979, was Flagstaff House, now Jubilee House. You know, it was Armed Forces headquarters. No, so taking advantage. The whole no can say, wow, it is my Jesus can say, wow. First two. Timo Kai. First of all, say I have no regrets for staging the 1972 coup, which toppled Dr. Busia's government. And looking back at my reign as Ghana's head of state from January 13, 1972 to July 3, 1978, when General Kufuor and others removed me from office, I feel I have done enough for Ghana. I can't claim to be infallible. Perhaps my only fault was that I was too lenient and kind. I helped people like J.H. Mensah, Apia Menka, and Dr. Belson to make money, even though I was aware they were my political enemies. General Kufuor and others have accused me of running the government as one-man show. They are liars. And that accusation against me is baseless because every action taken during my tenure of office was a collective one. My overthrow from office was motivated by personal interest of other SMC members. At that time, General Kufuor and Major General Odate Wellington and others removed me from office. At the time, General Kufuor and Major General Odate Wellington and others removed me from office. I was contemplating dismissing some of them for their involvement in corrupt deals.
Wow.
General Kufuor decided to remove me from office because he knew he was going to lose his membership of the SMC in October 78. 5 days before I was removed from office, I wrote a letter to all soldiers to ponder over the charges of malpractices such as smuggling, hoarding, and profiteering, in which some of them and their families had become so much involved. On July 5th, 1978, when some SMC members asked me to resign, I pointed out to them that it was not me as an individual that Ghanaians did not want. I told General Fred Akuffo that they were looking for all of us. I warned General Akuffo that he would regret his action and that he was going to create more confusion. My removal was not endorsed by all the SMC members. Mami, after serving in the army for 27 years, it is not right and proper for General Akuffo and his SMC2 membership to strip me of my military title of general. I should have been put before a court-martial to defend myself against whatever charges they had against me. When I was head of state, I was honest. I was not corrupt. Rather, General Akuffo and others were not honest. It is not true that I have huge sums of cedis and foreign money or immovable property in any foreign country. It is also not true that when I was head of state, I printed millions of cedis and I challenged the governor of the Bank of Ghana to come out with the facts, if he had any, to establish my guilt. All these are the work of General Akuffo and my enemies, who want to bring me down. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah suffered the same fate, and I'm not surprised that it's happening to me. But the case is that Ghanaians have very short memory. Edosu.
He was the first person to say this.
Short memory, no bad.
Theo, I had Sampine. See, it is not true that I bought golf cars for my numerous girlfriends. Okay, golf. It is not true that I bought golf cars for my numerous girlfriends. I don't deny that I had girlfriends. All of us have girlfriends. Even you. He was pointing to the media. Even you. Which of you flirt with only your wives? We all do it. And to me, I don't see how girlfriends contributed to the reign of Ghana's economy. No one can claim to be a paragon of virtue. We all do it. People say that, no, maybe I shouldn't mention this. It's mentioning a lady's name. Though I'm not sure she's alive. But, hey, so, June 4th, before exploding,
why are you excited?
Before exploding, there was a mess out there. I have Professor Dubois' lecture here. I have Professor Michael Quay's book here. At the appropriate time, I'll read portions for you. Here, what's the name? Radical, angry, militants. Didn't give a damn about anybody out there. let the blood flow were shouting. I was one of them. True. Mankameboa. Professor Michael Quay. This book, I think he wrote it it's after the handing over.
Okay.
Or your analysis, positive, negative, maybe critical, constructive. We are saying when we add the pluses and subtract the minuses, only the devil can say that these sons of Ghana did not do a good job for their motherland and save the image of the military, considering all the circumstances, the extent of the rot and the time available to them. Professor Idubwahini, they were far older than us. We were the radicals, the young militants who didn't give a damn about anybody out there. But these were matured minds, historians and political science lecturers. You see, not only was June 4th absolutely necessary and justifiable, but it was also most opportune. It was necessary and opportune because the society, especially the upper crust in general, and the armed forces in particular, urgently required that house cleaning exercise prior to the return to civilian rule. It is obvious that if the pent-up fury of the other ranks had not been given vent, even more bloody and chaotic conditions would have immediately followed the return to civilian rule. In this respect, June 4th was indeed a vital prerequisite for a successful return to civilian rule. Secondly, the coup did not in any way alter the arrangements that had been made for the return to civilian rule. If anything, it rather accelerated the process by shortening the program by 7 good days. And it was justifiable because it was not against a civilian, but another military regime that did not have the mandate of the people to be there in the first place. Nor did it infringe or abrogate any constitution that was in existence. Above all, it did set its very limited objectives, pursued them with military and revolutionary zeal, and handed over. Indeed, June 4th did set a precedent which it was hoped would be followed subsequently. Now, see, this is where my problem with 31st comes in. They betrayed us. June 4th was murdered by 31st December intervention. But, honestly, what were also, June 4th was not all rosy. People like us are supporting June 4th. As far back as 1979, post the handing over, we conceded publicly, say, the conduct of operations of the AFIC in that 3-month period were problematic. There were areas. Okay? June 4th was an insurrection. It wasn't an ordinary coup d'etat.
Okay.
More or less a counter coup, but it was an insurrection. The Ghana Armed Forces was turned upside down. In the Metiti, I've been hearing some senior officers, retired, who are talking plenty about what happened and what they did, and many of them ran into under their beds. Many of them ran into Achimota Forest. Many of them, the bold ones, the courageous one, would Odate Wellington them. And see, let me be honest. Odate Wellington was killed in action, not executed. Yeah. In army tradition, it is different to know he was given appropriate burial. Yeah. But he was an honest soldier. There's no doubt about that. Only General Hamidu were brought into the SMC2 to clean up their image. And then a man was on space. And if the SMC2 had done things properly, perhaps June 4th may never have happened. And Professor Kwe and Edubwahi say it here. If they had done the right things, see, this is Edubwahi. Or see, had Akufu and the reconstituted SMC heeded these suggestions that had been made by the civil society, NUCS, Professional Bodies Association, Ghana Bar Association, so many things, including the exposure trial of Achampon for the so-called crimes now, one more legend, rather than stripping him of his generalship. Or say, had Akufu and the reconstituted SMC heeded these suggestions and implemented them immediately, his regime would most probably have lasted. But they did not. They did not only refuse to try a champion his roguish associates, and this is a good one, and he was saying this 1988. But they also failed to check the corruption, economic mismanagement, daylight looting of the state coffers, the ostentatious living, and the kalabule that were going on. Nor did they deal with the indiscipline and corruption in the army. SNC 2, in fact, turned out to be, as someone put it, the same thing different as SMC 1. This is Professor Goodbye. I'm a friend Anka, because he was my father's very close friend. No, Bifia, of course, I subsequently worked with him in politics and things.
No wonder.
But not as a co-equal, as a senior to me. But this is not the mind of that young militant radical who was shouting, "Let the blood flow." But as I said, there were problems. And some of us by 1979 had considered. For instance, here we said trial process. If you raise the issue of trial, the mode of trial before execution, you have a legitimate case to make, especially with the benefit of hindsight. But the army had been turned outside down. When the army law, court martial, so we'll try at least the one heading the commission, court martial, or a member of the martial must be of the same rank with the people you are trying.
Yeah.
It's military law. But these boys, these young guys, they had turned the armed forces upside down. All the generals had run.
Okay.
One or two were later rescued and brought in as liaison officers in Nyama. But so, in actual fact, they could not even have adopted the conventional military trial process. It wasn't possible. And they had 3 months. If they were going to last 1 year, 2 years, we say, okay, now you can stabilize the situation and get a proper military court martial process going. They couldn't. Neither could they send them to the civilian courts. There you know, out. Yeah. And indeed, the anger was such that something had to happen. Yeah, I'm holding it. This is the very original. It's a handwritten. They want. This was a list.
Handwriting.
Oh, it's not fair. If you read my book, you will see it.
Kokrokoo, is the book out finally?
Soon. And then come on and I say my bit.
How soon is your soon, Kokrokoo? How soon is your soon?
This is the list. 247 Ghanaians. Soldiers, policemen, businessmen, market women, lawyers, judges. The name was presented for execution. This is the list. I can tell you what went through before this list was not operationalized and implemented. And so such a fully BTI won't kai that there was a Deba. I think it was an Arakan barracks. And this list was brought up. The person who brought it up was a captain, Wewu. And to diffuse the tension, it was thrust on him. Nobody knew he brought it, but those he sent to knew he brought it. So they thrust it on him and said, come, justify this list. He couldn't justify it. But there was so much anger. Look, Nkofo see firing squad stakes, son of a friend.
Yeah, stakes.
Across the region. Maybe people have forgotten. Across the regions. Not just Accra. Now it had to take some serious anger management to make this list not the list for the council to deal with. Serious anger management. Today is easy. You're a historian, you are talking about it. It's very easy. But the moment was no joke. Eventually, it came to the aid. I admit, with the benefit of hindsight, it hurts. The kind of trial process they went through wasn't a trial, if you like. I agree. NRC looked at all these things. Some of these things came up at the NRC. And President Kufuor's philosophy was that it will help to take away the pain and the tensions. But I realized that there are still some people who are hurt, who are pained. I understand. They are entitled to the pain and the anger, however long it lasts. But I want to ask them, and it's a hard question, did these soldiers have any business being where they were? Okay, General Afifa letter. We were copy. Okay, letter. He wrote to Achampon, but Achampon leaked it.
Oh, Shivani, stop it.
Achampon leaked the letter. Afifa was asking Achampon, I said, don't you see that they were endangering us, all of us, from 66 to 72 coup? General Ankra, myself, Afifa, all of the rest, you are putting us at a risk. And that wati say one fine day, some elements in the CPP and army will combine, organize a certain insurrection, and then pick them one by one for execution. Very prophetic. Why was General Afifa afraid? And so he said he was going to Parliament as a way of protecting himself because he couldn't trust Achampon. Achampon's union government, all those things now, transitional, Quantiano report in Rex. You know, Afifa was a very intelligent man.
Very sharp man.
Very intelligent. Make no mistake.
He was moving for freedom and justice.
Yes, apart from that, the school from school. Very intelligent. And he knew the law. And he knew. Look, however noble what they say, however noble their intentions were, I think they were dishonorable. But that's political judgment I'm making. There are those who think what they did was noble for their 1966 coup d'etat. He knew that regardless of how noble, and I put it in quotes, he had committed a crime. High treason. Punishable by death. In the face of the law. Criminal Code 1960. Armed Forces Act 1962. The Constitution you are overthrowing. All these three put you at risk. And you become a running illegality. And you see, by the time he was being pegged, the transitional provisions that were to protect him, to identify him, were not there. They were not in existence. So they were naked, sitting ducks, targetable. And the boys went for them. Look, the very moment the army intervened in politics, they sowed the seeds of a counter coup. After Yabua tried, he failed. June 4th, May 15, Rawlings tried, he failed. June 4th, things had built up. It was an insurrection. It was impossible for it to fail. Post June 4th, the question was, how do you manage this fouling situation, diffuse the tension, and repackage and get the army out of the scene? That was the mission. And with all the challenges, it was done. But we all knew there was trouble. And we knew Rawlings was going to be the problem. Because no tasty again, and there were guys be surrounding him who had plotted coups for years and not succeeded.
Okay.
Yes. And they saw Rawlings as a shortcut to achieve their ambitions, and they did. They refused to subject themselves to the discipline required of them by the Constitution of the Third Republic. And in the process, committed high treason and overthrew the elected government of Dr. Liman. That's where my departure with Rawlings is personal. They murdered June 4th. They took away June 4th's validity and clarity. I'm telling you, it's sincere. I'm being honest with you. And that is an irreconcilable stand I have on Mr. Rawlings, for that matter, 31st December coup d'etat, and the byproduct of it, which is the NDC, incidentally. These are hard facts. Well, I thought I could seek way solid in President Kufuor's NRC, and there are outstanding recommendations implemented. Maybe we should go back, take a look at the NRC recommendations and see how, because government is government, on your administrations in the year. The Ghanaian government is still the Ghanaian government, and commit itself to the recommendations here and see if we can take away some of the pain of the families from 1966 to now. General Bawa was killed in action. It's not execution. But his family, I'm sure, are pained. There were guys at the Flagstaff House who were lined up and shot when the soldiers took over. They shot them. Ibiko NRC narrative. There were daughters and wives of ministers and district chief executives who were raped. There. By soldiers. Post-66 coup. They had no business being in politics. But they did. The truth was a calling. They wanted to liberate Ghana from the tyranny of Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. And so they did. And they were proclaimed as heroes. Well, one died. He was killed in action. We gave him honorary military burial. And we put his statue at the Kokrokoo International Airport, where we named it after him. That's what we did. We set up a trust. We set up a trust fund and use the money to build hospitals here and there. There are still people who advocate for them. But those things we can live with as long as Yenya committee to this constitutional dispensation and ensure it's our constitution already. It was also in the 79 constitution, except say it has been expanded and improved under this 92 constitution. So say be kunde. Those of us who are against it are entitled to rise up and use any means, peaceful and violent, to get them out. The additional that can only say you succeed, what you fail, no what you do, no what you be say eventually you're returning back to returning to constitutional rule. You are compensated. Reparations should be paid. NRC, people like Kwame Pini, their names, Mauli Goka and the rest, they praise them for their attempts to remove the PMDC illegality. They're there, it's in the report. And the government, the commission said, and government agreed, said report will circulate in all schools, in their libraries. Have we done that?
No.
Yeah. So the healing process now, President Kufuor unleashed with good mind. I think that as a nation, like we've done in many respects, we've gone to sleep on the report. So those who are hurt and are pained, the pain is still there. Holy Memorial Service, I have no problem with it. Even if for 100 years, I cannot sit here and say it's wrong. But when we are telling the story, and the story is told in a distorted manner, some of us who lived then, lived the moments of that period, will not let people just come and have big stories and distorted stories. It won't happen. It would never ever happen. The positives and the minuses, the pluses and minuses, like Professor Kwe put it, should all be brought together to the fore. We dispassionately interrogate those issues. Lasting lesson: let no soldier ever dream of disrupting this constitution. There are ways and means of reforming the constitution and moving Ghana forward. The very moment you take the arms to overthrow the constitution, look, you are running illegality. And you will never sleep soundly, like Afrifa never did. I rest my case.
Thank you. Lecture well delivered. Abdul Malik Kweku Baku Jr. Anyway, let me just add this one. Chivani, let me add this one. It is a press statement dated 23rd June 2019. It simply says, we, the children of senior military officers who were killed during the June 4th mutiny. Please, who is on the phone? Please, your mic is live. In 1979, are gathered to hold a 40th anniversary Thanksgiving and memorial service to honor our fathers. 5 years ago, we also held a 35th anniversary Thanksgiving and memorial service at Christ the King Church. The theme was love, forgiveness, and thanksgiving. And we still abide by that theme and ask for God's grace to see us through. Holding the 40th anniversary Thanksgiving and memorial service on Wednesday, 26th June 2019 at St. Catherine's Church in Birmingham, is of great significance to us. Our theme for the 40th anniversary is Never Again. We would like to stress that never again should the circumstances and aftermath of what happened to us ever happen to any family in our beloved country. For and on behalf of the children, Esther Odate Wellington, Francis Feli, Okatechie Amankwa Efrifa, Liaison Officer 1, we say never ever again. Thank you, my brother and friend God Nasari Bediako, who is taking after his boss Kokrokoo Bako, intercepting every document in town, and says at least Achampong was a very honest man. He was honest with his moral status, just like me. I like him, pa. Why wouldn't you like him? Gordon Asari Bedi Akon. After Interdisco down says Okete Chiamanko Afrifa, also known as OKT, is a son of the late General Kwesi Amanko Afrifa, who always record the horrific experience he, the mother, and his siblings went through. At this juncture, I will only empathize with him and all the families that lost their relatives on that fateful day. Indeed, we've shot people for less. Okay. Now, those ones as Cardinal, we were told it was house cleaning exercise, but later those apostles and disciples of probity and accountability rather dirtied the house more than they came to meet it. May God forgive us all. Indeed, people were shot for less, and on some poor, illogical reason as personal loans and others for more than one toilet facility. Never again in our body politics. Samuel Brian bringing Awoshi sending that one in. Kokrokoo, you haven't ever denied supporting the June 4th revelation. And I'm asking, was the agenda behind achieved, or people were killed for nothing? Kwame Asari sending that one in from Kaswa. Good morning, the Cardinal. Our prayer actually did well, but it was what is he talking about? Okay, let me leave that one in for now. Nana Okesi, tell Abdul Malik Kokrokoo Bako that he should find a place where he can keep his valuable documents for upcoming children to use. Edusi Pokunkranza. In fact, Edusi, today as I sit here, I'm a very happy boy. Can confidently say that Kokrokoo has just broken the news that very, very soon what we have all been praying for will come out. That his book. Me ankasa mapani tiri ho ache papa say sa book read the Kokrokoo antra. Nka Kokrokoo born in the he will also be a working illegality.
In fact, yes, a buku.
Now Kokrokoo has also paid himself. He says the book will come out soon. Kokrokoo, you hear any more Uncle Zibe?
No, timeline they won't fix. No, I don't want to give you a timeline and then fail on it.
And then it becomes something else.
And I want to say it's work in progress.
Work in progress.
Yes.
At least we're happy for the step.
And there are some aspects that will create disorder under the heavens.
Very controversial.
Yeah, of course, that's what I mean. Yes, but it will be backed with documents and audio evidence. Church man say.
Wow.
There will be an audio attachment.
Nice one.
I see.
Into what will be denied, be ready. So, but it's a wow voice in a cancer.
In fact, at this point,
what here? Chibade so why Obaka say doctor.
We just hope at that time not doctor anymore.
And there will be a package on audio, voices from afar, and you hear the voices. Be more alive.
In fact, from now, I'll begin to compile the names into more pebi no start na mo de monye na
at times what rock even with that
we be more doubt it
attached to it will be an audio segment.
Per the documentary Bombay Red, a champion responding to the charge of buying golf cars to his numerous girlfriends, he retorted, asking the media guys, do they flirt with only their wives? Please ask Bombay for me.
I mean,
the
child that were naughty guys. What he was saying, there was some truth in it.
No, but he's even not talking about the past. He's talking about present.
Now,
or say, ask Bombay for me, and I know you have the heart for it. So, if he has a girlfriend aside Aisha,
My wife is listening. I don't answer such questions.
Our pen pass.
Just pass me honestly answer this question. Why ask this question?
Mr. Baby has one here.
You wonder where?
Sit down and I put it over here.
Nana answer about for.
When I was at TV, so go to me answer that question.
Nobody.
Tell Kwaku Bako.
Honestly.
Kwaku Tieweso. Bako no free Nana answer about for. Now this one says, tell Bombay, I know he's a very bold man. He should be bold and answer the question. Samuel Bremwa.
Boldness, no limitations.
Boldness won't go to
Nana Zoji says, I think Abdul Malik Kwaku Bako must be relocated to the Political Science Department of University of Ghana. Ghana has a history. Nana Hesse Ojiri. And I audio we say so.
Once in a while you can lecture.
I don't qualify.
Oh, how?
I don't qualify.
Steve Jobs and Bill Gates, they don't qualify to be well.
I have been lectured this morning by Uncle Kwaku Bako on the history of civilian rule and the military regime. Kudos to Bombay. Bobby Big Boss, teacher, maintain or do we see by Musa Bato in Kumasi says, Nana Akasi, Kwaku has given us historical accounts of what transpired in many coup d'etats. To my surprise, never mentioned Junior Jesus, JJ. JJ Rawlins's time and intervention to save democracy in Ghana. Those who overthrew Nkrumah's regime had done the service to this country. The corruption happening today was indeed more apt than it is today.
Dr. Liman's government, what happened to it?
Toppled.
It was overthrown.
By who?
JJ.
Let's move forward.
Now let me read this last one and then I go to
no one would in there as well.
I don't think Kwaku Kazanoka was in some view.
So you know how we tell you about friend.
At least be able to Dr. Kwesi everybody. Charles Jamina Savanka says, I also joined Sampine to condemn those assassinations at a time, though it was the law that killed the people. But this is no different from today under the current regime where Ghanaians are dying from government policies such as anti-Galamsey task force, Bank of Ghana financial regulatory policies, among others. Charles Nyami.
That is why your constitution, apart from infractions, be able to identify now seeking the correct answers, solutions to true law. For 4 years, we are a court elections. Sabino, however incompetent and inept an administration is, you have to wait for the election to vote it out. Until let people get it right.
Okay.
It's in a coups against constitutional rule and then constitutions, are problematic. That's it.
Kokrokoo is also probably on the lighter side. I'll say Inko Joseph. Nana Okase, as I watch you on YouTube, the Despitemedia, and Facebook Live, Peace 104.3, I watch Kwaku Bako discharge a loads of records and documents in front of him. I was wondering whether they are all for him alone. Please ask him whether the records of the Black Stars of Ghana are part of the records he's carrying this morning.
Now, when you a football fanatic,
he doesn't know. That is the part they don't know. Okay, that's one from Larry Dogbe before I go to Chief Baini. Good rendition from Kwaku Bako, but I live with the notion that Jerry Rawlings and his cohorts, including Kwaku Bako and Boachi Jai, who overthrew the military government at the time, failed to tell their stories and make effort to assure the pain left behind the overthrow. Americans, French, English revolutions and others left sweat bloods and tears. Rawlings should have tried to make peace with the families. He was the head.
1994-95, we went through a similar debate. When we celebrated June 4th, 31st December, there kind of was the French Revolution. French Revolution, what was the outcome? It changed a system.
Yeah.
That's a revolution.
It removed a monarch.
Yeah. Entire just our comparisons. So what kind of element of violence or bloodletting? That's okay. But we are talking a revolution. Revolution won't change systems. Replace it with a new one and move on. However imperfect the new one may be.
The French Revolution created a republican constitution.
Exactly.
Jimani.
No.
Mempoana.
And I mean that's so. I'm if you do not mean chow now with you now.
Oh, Masman Bisa when you.
Oh, you there, is it?
Mr. Mempoana.
Abraham and Casa. John said, I want to lecture meeting in who does a meeting here and I'm in. It's important today. Nyankopon order ma mekama mekachre na yendam na yenyina yeti asema sebi medri mo na meriji chama wana no yede
medri mo na no yede
exactly intino yeden na sebi obi oka hu no obi ogina hode obi de ibeti asem bi na tena supem na yafa futu ba kwame ai meze kwame nana
yes.
I didn't want to in the history. I could go catch her in a book. We are overthrow my ever Canadina Muhia pa in there. Yabba for my ba. Now ya faba Pamaway and Faso died. Or that my hand as man. And more 0.5 you be making once of them. We are more question. We are
after 5 in the choose our question.
One or no hunty or nyado yehubia. Nana, it's important today. Ebusian for sebi when I dishi walk through them or social nade or it's not to them. Nana, ube here there and the pay yabakaya war who some more tibiara na yashe wanting. Na yakache wonde Nyankopon onyima oyi ode mahen enti mo madam aden ontwe won san ekiri na rather no bebi awedun onhye wonde na wontum wonka wonhwe nkokan ma yebe bia enyu ha ebotumi ade bia enyu ha ebotumi aya na dam generals na judges na soldier na ada adam asaman isa not on ebotumi ade won ababiu enti ma yeba yenyinde yebeshe wonze na yasre de ewubenya damabodwi na oda kokan obenya asomande yibuhunde damadi a osi nyina no na yepu yampu odinya akwadum pempendu bi adam pempendu otoje yen ne yebeye madam pempendu no aye mfaso oda mayen yidire offend reconciliation a project na omampenyi oyen Kokrokoo can recommendations be a no woman no chede anka ho na adam isa no to ho no ebinum wo a all there aso man no ye de kaye hihye ho na anka ye hwehwe a conversation what can then I offend
Pataska
yeah pata very good
some got some didn't in few examples are we
ebinum so enya
financial and monetary compensation
yeah nana
we did the other ones
me did damadi onya do ye den pi ana obeye din pi oda man aso man no mfa ho na abana owodo enti se yenyina no adwemponye de yehwe ne yakekere omani ye anko beyi de wona woda ho watim a waka ho ma se bi yebu omani mo rekodon wobotum wenya dam pattern na wechi kwan warpa wahwehwe hon na wahye hon kran waye hon enyije na ho so bibi owo mu bia no na wagya ne kiri na henyina ya hwe kwan a yeba fado a yeba kwenyim but you see moving forward then odi isue bibi kese papa and Kokrokoo I like baby you place the emphasis there sebi military no there was no business in engaging in politics. 1001 menyo yadwen, and it has not stopped only at the military in the police in the bambo for prison na the microphone nyina wogina wonadra and one bibi na all to na one yedi enyi bachelor one especially police for no military for. And at the moment them political business and obodu one and I hear the head of Konkwa saying thing in there. And I mean you can see say if police and even in the barracks one and some sisi menkai busuafo won yawa and some bia we see our besenko na it was so di ko kakra ni tin some okoda and politics are otahon e no nya politics ba na some besi na or the police say bi wodi honedwuma na politician onu sheni dem onu na mra no so senenti ofre police yin na police yin so onu mahunti na nyindi na no profession yin na da shampase na order wo ye ma sebi politician no nyina kasa onu obeye moa odaman na si ye tey dem nsemi nyina wa kodo na si ye tena superma na chede se yin bibi enfim na nde ma yehun na ye kodo na yehu a na chede adibi a we sia odo ya disua de mahen na yensuan na ye bobo o man se bi ye da koyechi na tin sama gugu akan hey na other places ya titin sam na mayaka na and I don't think do bia se bi niti su do bia no or hope there the men sam na otuhen aso man obotuhen biu enti sende ebusuafo wo di dam da otide na wa bande etibaya disuade na ya kan wasama enwona mapede dam kasa na ya kan wa ha na adikira na disua yesua odefi ensama Kokrokoo orkan mi one oye apolisifu ono yin military fu enkan apolisifu se ntinyi de na meti se me bawde wona mbaye obibi na ada me ye no famra kwanda nyi bebi akode beko police na akọ report de ma ba boss assault ana ma ba bedi eminyi bedi dwuma bi a on famra kwando nti won hwe no hwehwe na sayema the medjuman politics odiyenyim kana na abakwasam na yetein si eba fa ba afima na chede nzem orokodon na ye yakaka koyechi na yechi sudu yenye krado da ye bako obiu eyi su chede ihe a yetechi na ye hwena na sawu na ye police na wadu esi ho na wedwuma yen anada ewo military na wedwuma yen ebema politics we di wenyim kana na according to them abakwasam mi ode hin na ya no oyekor na ye kasa ye ditia usande se basabasa yen okaba onyenyi pakro na agbanu no oba na mu aso mani nyina no otwe di koichi apart from no di koichi no di yaw di babi no wo mu. That is why we are pleading there obey a recommendation na omampanyi kufuo ne committee no yen won fanye adwuma na we make sure there won adam isa not to one we to won need ni ima we yi dam yaw na fi wo mu oman yes ye bompa ye ginyamidi dam ti nyame na ye ginidi enama bi wo ho a ye gindi do oboto hen but dam ndama nkitikiti nyina nti ye hwani yin wo kwema na cheda ihe a ye di enyim na ye hihye ndama na ye hihye da kohe ediku enyim na ye ba yechi nde we ndama me pere me bisa Kokrokoo de if you book your can here edubu ahina samo kan o say June 4th and it was necessary and opportune and I am not na chede onyada peyifa wa basin kono kra no wo ma yehu de onyada sebi June 4th na yenye bibia toti dem ayebenya nan oyade boni bia wontu wanfa se bi mfaso wanfa mbrehe asoman but Kokrokoo ne kase muzu no ma yeta ase de let the blood flow no no po no so di agun akotena
na me kam kada me na me leader
di mo akotena chede leader.
Yes, I was key part of
di mo akotena chede you were key.
I hear you.
Na dem ni nyina na echi no owie no o kase ne di ko echi no se entu mwenye nyama bi okodro into munye AFIC chairman Rollins and reconcile they move forward to NDC. Hon me pede in chichimu kakra, especially the reason why I'm to munye NDC and reconcile. Na Mr. Su maybe said
no, okay.
One man.
No, okay. That is why he departed with Rollins. Okay.
Then he extended it to the NDC. That's why I'm asking that question.
Nigeria departed.
At the point of departure.
No, but please. Yes, Kokrokoo knows better. If Rollins is the founder, it doesn't mean the NDC as a whole. No, principles.
Party constitution. More recognize June 4th, 31st December as Revolution Days. We celebrate.
Celebrate
31st December. And June 4th, I never supported June 4th being celebrated as a holiday or as a public holiday of any event from 1979. Their position was that they should not celebrate it because you only rake the old wounds. But more part, or deeper than that. It's deeper. But
no, but it's good that I need to know. It is good that you are telling me.
There's no political party in Ghana. Other the constitution could deter or celebrate. MPP for Kra WMP was support 1966. They have incorporated that in their party constitution.
So now I understand you. Now also do you have any regrets supporting the Let the Blood Flow as we speak?
I started off by saying the loss of life in any circumstances, whether accident, murder, anything, and especially public executions. Regrettable. I said so. Be any part. And especially, say back with the benefit of one side that the trial procedure, honestly, my kind was not very kind to the people. Wasn't generous. I gave the reasons why it was so, but it doesn't make it right. I also consider that. I consider.
Lastly, no, I mean, Minya Champo, ya dream. Wo ne question now the bisa media for na ya wo bisa won. Na
cause the first
me pele me bisa there. O ya da o ye truth which was o ye dada asem. Ba nda me yoka say na o ye dada but o ye juma which me ni adwin de due ya me yoka say. Me pele me bisa there. Wa so nyini ya adwin de due ya.
One so chief bani. One so chief bani. Ubeti me question na no.
Oh man ka do ya no me so nyini. I mean me na ya adwin.
No, but the context was this. They were talking of girlfriends use public office advantage over and against others. That was the context. Not just because they were girlfriend. We're not talking of necessarily adultery or extramarital affair. That was not just it. Even though it's an element in it, but the key point was the context. Context needed will use the power to help
in this case,
in
public office.
Is there any extramarital affairs? When we are polygamous, the black man is a polygamist.
It's a potential polygamist.
The only time Sampa why come no you chairman Alotewa ya adwene na especially when we are talking about polygamous you know no
I love you darling. I love you darling.
To the polygamous stuff.
Oh, yeah, compensation. Nana, maybe Sassembio. Now, maybe Mama Kokrokoo contribute. President Rollins is there, he removed the indemnity clause. We've not been discussing it as a nation. Why?
But did you really believe that I'm not? I mean, afraid they're not.
No, it
was from subsequent explanations. He was talking about them parliamentary indemnity.
Me sure no can be.
It was not cadet. It was in reference to so he was talking about that it should be removed so that when people hide under.
No, but all indemnity.
There's no difference between Opro a group of Moy Square
As a pro, square and no pro.
No, I could be to me if you.
Amokia.
Pro na Amokua. Have a difference. No
difference. A close to some.
I go so good. What Jack know what the form no to one and now or you're different. In your mouth. There is.
Bakuria Kati.
Bania so or you been and in your mouth. Obey here there on my Ghana. Dami indemnity crossing. Or there you can want some. And you should tell her into this at the referendum at the end of this year.
No, but it's an entrenched, you know.
Oh, Mamba, and training things in there. If the people speak to it, now you do call referendum, we can remove it.
Alote, we've moved on. We've moved on. Leave that in there.
No.
We've moved on. It was not fair when it was put in there, especially when there was a counter clause, there was amnesty clause. And also, but one this case was of Consultative Assembly, and they removed the amnesty clause. Now was brought in. There's a indemnity for amnesty so count. So what the amnesty may come, somebody like Kwame Pini would not have suffered what is suffered at the Supreme Court. But one fan count. But we've moved on, you know. And some of the people no cry. I mean, indemnity is supposed to cover. We will yekumo. Afrifa, eco constitutional man. The indemnity will cover why you coups in the ano. And so be me walk. Let's leave it. Rollins history.
It is like
will be the best church.
And this general secretary national camp about Supreme Court ruling.
Nana on a very good day.
Muhammad time chief executive in one phone post. Then to get back to human time. But it's when you mean the law or passer, it doesn't take with
you are not being fair. You are not being fair. Now, and this general secretary or a CPP general secretary. And why will he be referring to Nkrumah?
No, the reference to go back to 1969.
Lawyers are more consulting, but for them, more kind is just an uneducated view of the matter. My General Secretary kind is uneducated, it's ignorant.
Per the ruling.
Of course, but laws are not retrospective.
I've been educated by lawyers.
No, but how does it make it?
Laws when they are passed are not retrospective.
Maybe the lawyers have interest somewhere. They see it as something.
When they pass a law today, it is not retrospective.
Why did they issue that statement? Why?
He just wanted to be heard.
He said, "Nana, because your general secretary no contact."
I didn't check. We are off.
We are on.
We are on.
Yeah, this guy's
no wonder why tend to me just say we are on.
Hey, Nana,
how many emails? How many emails?
Wow.
No,
maybe him say we are on.
Oh, very on.
Nana,
but we are doing.
But of course, next time I'll let you because you're all for your can't some people.
But again, Chief Mining.
Yeah.
As a me preamble to discussions. And when I was talking about Ghana first, there is something that I've seen quickly. In America, when the Democrats are in power, the Secretary for Defense or a Republican. Why? Watch it.
I haven't taken it.
Yes, watch it very well. There. When the Democrats are in power, the defense ministry or department,
I haven't checked it.
There or a Republican.
Interesting.
Why?
I also have to check that.
Anyway, America so be a president in a war in Siberia. Then you are not helping the ammunition industry or the businesses. Why? Mr. Ghana to stage young constitution. It is tailored towards both the American system of government and then the West system. And there is a need into the Parliament and politicians are failing this country. You want Ghana because you are the politics in there, the Ibape or the wire politics one. politics of criticism in the Ghana be a critic country de bia ya so anapa na amafu to wo fi school wo fi universities wo pejma wo nyeye
alati anapa me da say chimani
na abajo no obi nyimi gichimbi ba ozi nyim de ball in 70 nyim na o ma penyin owo field no da no
he was at the stadium. He was not on the pitch.
Oh, okay.
Normally
he was not at the pitch.
I mean, he was at the
stadium. He was on the pitch.
In such continental and international matches.
Okay.
In continental and international matches, respective head of government, Tambia they are the opening.
Most of them. Now what's wrong with that? He went there.
Thank you.
What was his intent?
Chief.
What's the intent?
That's so intent.
Sampai medasi anope Chief Baini medasi Shamalote medasi Abdul Malik Kwekubako medawasi anope and history lessons Saudi Amaya anope ebebuapa. So on behalf of the crew headed by Dr. Father Dixon, Kennedy Asante Osei, Koja Asante, Stephen Balfour, Peter Square, Isaac Odro, Victoria Kriakrantana Sarebe Battle.
That is why we be drinking hard.
Diahinkan Kwame Yaboa, Mami Biama Kafo, Eha Ena Yedimusi, Name Yadmoch, and Betua Somnoso. The Sorama Kofi Cumbers and the Royal Baby Name of a time of Mr. Premo Beto. A friend Nana Yao Kessi, Ubet me a friend the Cardinal. Namunina Nemo de Asidama MTN everywhere you go. APC from Kinafama. And I gas them the nation's builder. Makramunina.